What's up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Be Hero X, this time with episode 8, what I believe is going to be the final episode of this E-Soul kind of arc. To be honest with you guys, I just assumed that our main character that we're following, I forget the name, so apologies. Again, it's really hard remembering Japanese names, let alone, which I'm familiar with, let alone Chinese names. I just assumed that our kind of main character for this arc won the fight last episode, but some people actually pointed out we didn't really actually even get to see who won. It didn't show us the end of the fight. I just assumed that the main character we've been following had won that. But to be honest with you, even if he has won that fight, he's kind of lost in general. I think he lost the kind of love of his life. I think lost that relationship. He's now, if he has won, he's now in this tower and he's going to be shooting for rank 1 or whatever, which is kind of, I mean, it might seem like a positive thing aiming higher, but I think we saw in the last arc, it's really not a positive thing. It can lead you to some very self-destructive places. So yeah, and I'm interested to see how maybe this episode ties in with that end to the first arc. But yeah, might not even be him. He genuinely might just be dead right now. So looking forward to seeing how things do go today. Let me know what you guys think about this one though down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. And let's get into it. Oh, not a great start. That is interesting. Surely if there was so many heroes out in the world, I don't think there is so many, but you'd think in like a show like My Hero Academia or something, you'd think there'd be heroes that are specifically like that. Their job is to make sure flights kind of they should like patrol the airspace and make sure flights make it or something. Maybe it's just a case of airplane disasters aren't all that common, so it shouldn't be a job. But and there's no way to look over every flight going on in the world. But I don't know. In a perfect world with heroes, you'd think that maybe maybe something like that could be like the case. That you can prevent stuff like this. So is that the singer Lucky Cyan? We got a glimpse of last episode. So we starting a new arc today. This is episode 8, right? I think I did hear that it's going to be in. Well, it's interesting because there's 25 episodes, I believe. Which, if you add 5 times, that only equals 20. Then you got 24. There's 1 extra episode, so it can't be 4 episodes for every character in this arc. So is this one starting a little bit earlier than I assumed? Unfortunately, I'm feeling alright this morning, but it's just unfortunately I got the terrible news of all the results of the fucking Crunchyroll Anime Awards, and it really just like every year it sinks lower and lower in my expectations. Why Demon Slayer won any awards this year, I've got no idea. I'm a Demon Slayer fan, but this season Demon Slayer was very weak. The anime of the year was a joke. Any other nominee could have and probably should have won, but yeah, it's just an absolute disaster. The romance was also, I don't know, unpopular opinion on all these fronts, but the romance anime of the year was my worst option as well. Like anything else should and could have won that, and yeah, it was just a disaster. So hopefully this can bring my spirits back up a bit in the anime space. I was kind of expecting that to just like take his head off by accident. So yeah, we're starting out a new arc today. I was not expecting that. Maybe I should have been, because it really did feel like the end of last episode was like a wrap up. But there could have been more. Journalisto-san. Oh, come on, bro. Really? Dude's crying? That kid's got some lessons to learn because headering in football is probably one of the things you do more often depending on your position. As a defender, for me, I headed the ball quite a lot. So that guy's in for a rude awakening. The hero's collective failure. I think this guy had the same kind of point of view I had a minute ago. Like, perhaps the hero should be doing something to stop major disasters like this. However, I'm not sure it's logistically possible, unfortunately. There's ESOL. It really is like, I know planes do their best. Bless them. I know planes do their best at like trying to make it. It's a hard thing to survive a plane crash. Like you'd think there'd be like something to like. It's probably that's the thing. I think. Sorry to go on this, and this like there's no logic to this argument whatsoever. Again, planes seem to try to do their best to make the survival of passengers. Well, they should have it as their number one priority because it is again it's a very dangerous thing. There's not all too many plane crashes happen. There's more than you'd ever want, sure, but in terms of like the percentage of a plane crash, it's very low, and they try to make it as safe as possible in that way. But I also do think there probably is more that may be able to be done by flight companies to save passengers' lives. I'm thinking recently about they released some new seats for airlines. There was a new like yeah thing about standing seats, which are just like seats but slightly slanted and can create more space so that you can add more seats and create more revenue for the companies, which is yeah classic. But in like opposition to that, like why are you looking at stuff like that and not ways to improve the safety if plane crashes do happen? Like surely there can be more done. Like again, this probably sound ridiculous, but you get like ejection seats in like cars and stuff in like dangerous vehicles. You're able to be like ejected out. I imagine that probably is a possibility for airlines, but it's just really expensive and it wouldn't be profitable. And I imagine that's one of the main reasons, unfortunately, why they probably are not actively trying to make it more survivable to survive a plane crash or if you're going down. I feel like that is maybe something you could do, but like I said, it would cost a lot of time and effort and money to figure out the logistics and for the materials and to actually um, again, maybe it's not logical, but something like that surely could be done because at the minute it's kind of like if your plane's going down and you're in the air, you're dead. There's almost no chance of survival. So again, you'd think that instead of wasting time on fucking stand-up seats so you can increase your revenue, they'll think of ways that you could maybe have people survive a plane crash. I don't know. Again, the main objective for these companies is profit. So yeah, I guess that's the least of their worries. I like where this guy's coming from. I think just like me, he's probably a bit more looking at an emotional perspective rather than a logistical perspective. What's this guy doing wrong? Littering? Is that what you arrested him for? For real, this guy's got rights. Oh, so this was caught up in an accident between heroes? Is that what happened here? Did one hero throw the plane at another one or something? Sorry to go on a whole rant about airplanes there, but it's just yeah, it's horrid to think about. People who don't care for other people's safety, just the money in their pockets. Impressive. 10 in a row. Well, her facial expressions giving away a bit, I think. Hmm. Lucky Cyan. Oh, what else would it be like? That is the thing, isn't it? I guess it would be a bit of a nightmare being a very lucky person. I think that's a really cool ability to have. Like I've seen the opposite. I've seen like a certain magical index as the main character is got the ability of being unlucky. But I feel like having a luck based ability would be really awesome. But also, yeah, the drawback is this. It's kind of like people that win the lottery. It's like they win the lottery, and then if you ever tell anyone, everybody, your family, your friends will be expecting some money, and by the time you hand it all out, you've only got a portion left. Stuff like that. But is luck really that good? Sometimes no. As crazy as that sounds. And maybe it's also a good thing about it, I guess, would be the placebo effect of them thinking they got lucky, but them just like mentally being a bit more positive and that kind of creating their own luck. Like she can affect things positively without actually even having to use her luck ability, which is pretty cool. Is she picking out a boyfriend here? What the hell? You got to respect this. She made a whole cake. She made a whole rotating cake for a pic of a boyfriend. It's a lovely looking cake as well. But I wonder how much effort that took. A rotating boyfriend cake. I mean, should that is that luck? I mean, I guess they do say the lucky guy or whatever when they like have a wedding or whatever. I guess that's his luck, but is this something you should be leaving to a kid's luck? I'm not sure. And it's like this as well. It's like everywhere she goes, is she just going to be losing places, customers, or they're going to quit to do something better in their life? Can't have this going on. Bad for business for some people. I imagine she could probably make quite a few enemies. It's got a lot of responsibility for someone so young. Having everyone's dreams put on her like this. Leave the kid alone. That'd be a kid. She should start charging. She'd be very rich. See, this is the thing she should be using her abilities for. That one, yeah, that one I can get behind. Fucking picking up boyfriends and shit. I don't agree that she should pay her for it. Like that one, I think you should just do out of the goodness of your heart. If you are going to be asking for boyfriend bullshit, definitely should charge. This caretaker woman shouldn't be charging whatsoever. Yeah, fuck me. I'd hate her ability actually. As much as it'd be awesome to have good luck and to give out good luck, it'd be so fucking annoying. Oh my god, what was that? Sorry to pause again, but what was this creepy ass shot? The kids just stood there petrified. Look at them. This kid here especially just looks really scary. This is creepy. This is, bro. What the fuck? That almost looks like someone out of some creepy pasta or something. I don't know. Creepy behavior. But yeah, as I said, I really am not sure I envy her ability actually. Just like how again in the protagonist of certain magical indexes, like it's not his ability per se, but he is very unlucky. But that does lead to some good situations actually being unlucky. It goes without saying that having good luck can lead to some bad situations actually, potentially. And you know what, that outfit very much does remind me of Index that she's wearing right here. Also, I'm not sure how I feel like. I'm not sure how I feel about the fact people can get luck so easily. Like they're not working hard for anything; they're just relying upon this person's luck. I'm not sure how much I agree with this. Should you be able to just succeed because you saw a little girl and she gave you luck? I don't think so. Am I okay with it helping a loved one return from illness? Yes. So I guess I'm a bit, I don't know. I mean, we see her become a performer, so seemingly, unlike the other two stories, her story doesn't seem to end in darkness, which is good. But you never truly know when someone's performing, because it is a performance at the end of the day. She just looked like she was having fun, looked like she was enjoying performing. Perhaps it was actually a case of she got backstage and super depressed or something. She looks like Sky Striker Ace Ray. a little bit. Short hair. Damn. I'll be top 10 by then. You see these guys in the opening as well. Cowboy kind of guys. Calamity. So it's, yeah, he's bad luck. Well, you kind of deserve it. Not, you don't deserve anything that bad, but for taking all this good luck away from this little girl. Yin and yang, isn't it? So he's a bit like Damien from The Omen, a little bit. I mean, he's not the devil incarnate, but he brings bad luck wherever he goes, huh? Interesting. I quite like this. Again, it's a bit of a yin yang dynamic. I think they probably cancel each other out a little bit, which is good. A good thing, actually. She's probably got quite a few. Zero. Oh. 10. Surprised he's got any. Considering the nature of his ability. Be a normal girl. Totally understandable. She's literally like looked up to some god right now. Is this 6 years after the 5 years, or is this 1 year after? 1 year after, I'm assuming. I don't know. I think this is perhaps 6 years after the 5 years. This was the This is like her performances before she became a proper star, it seems like. Again, it is very holy, isn't it? It's very religion. Very dodgy, in my opinion. So it's like just pause for a sec. I'm not gonna watch one out of time. I've only got a minute left. But it's gonna sound very stupid, I think. But because I'm an atheist, because people pray, and I kind of see it as like in this situation, they're praying and they've got like this godlike figure in front of them, and they actually receive their blessings. Like they know they actually receive the luck. It almost takes away from the belief, like I wouldn't say it's disrespectful, but I don't think it compares like Christianity or Muslim people or any religion, Hinduism or whatever. I believe that that kind of blind faith in something that might not actually be happening, and something that you can't see happen and you don't know is happening. I think that's more powerful than whatever this is. Like, just again, it sounds pretty stupid, I know, but just like that faith in something that you never could even kind of experience or know about happening. I feel like something like that is quite a bit more powerful than something like this, where what you're praying for and what your blessings are kind of asking for is right in front of you. Again, pretty weird point, I know, but I don't know. I don't really like. Again, I'm not a religious person. I went to a Christian primary school, but I don't know. I don't really have too much of a relationship with it. Um, I don't know. I just feel like the being able to pray for something and wish for something and ask for blessings when you don't know if it even exists or it's possibly happening or it's going on at the minute around you is just, I know there's something a bit more powerful than that kind of that faith than something, I don't know. I hope terribly worded, so apologies, but hopefully you got the point of maybe what I was trying to say there. Like, you don't really need to have strong faith or belief in this because it's literally proven like right in front of you. I don't know. I don't know. So I do want to say something. Her hair does look kind of green teal at times, right? Not cyan. This is a very different performance than what we're used to. Well, what we saw at the end of last season. Oh, we're gonna get that now? What the fuck? Let's switch up. So yeah, this is 6 years after those 5 years. Is this the first time she's doing this? Got fucking roller skates. So notably, we don't see him performing with her in the future, I don't think. I just want to be who I want to be. Fortunately, she hasn't really ever had the chance to be who she wants to be. So I kind of hope everyone's just like silent and just like, oh my god. I believe they've done this. That was fucking awesome. What the fuck, bro? Yeah, this place is fucked. Moment where we're actively hoping for her failure. Right, he's a lot more upbeat than I'd expect someone with an ability that's bad luck. But you got to respect him for that, especially as a kid. As we see with her, you could easily get drowned and stuff. Well, I'm not really sure what you're up against here. How can you ever expect to beat her? How can you ever expect to beat someone with the ability good luck? I don't think you can. Unless there is this, almost like her kryptonite is by her side with this guy around. So, I mean, I'm not sure how it affect. Like in this scene at the end, he just needed to kind of he touched her and he just needed to like be by her side. He didn't need to be like touching her while she threw it or anything. So I wonder if it's like an aura or like an area of effect or something that kind of gives off this bad luck, or if it's something you can like turn off or on. I'm not exactly sure how it works. So I don't really care an awful lot. It just is the case that he's got good luck, he's got bad luck. It's really not massively important. But how can you expect to win a fight versus her? She will always survive, surely. To be honest with you, the opening scene almost reminded me a bit of Unbreakable. If any of you guys have seen that movie with Bruce Willis in. I thought it might be a case of, oh, she's an invincible girl. she cannot be harmed, but no, she just is very lucky. And I'm not sure if it's even in a case of luck with a plane crash. Like, yeah, I mean, you never survive a plane crash. I don't think. I think there has been people survive, but not like a proper kind of right from like the peak or something. I think, yeah, this is like another level of luck. Like this is luck to the maxus extreme that she survived this situation. But yeah, really good episode. Like this one a lot. Again, a little bit surprised. I was expecting the Esau arc to be 4 episodes, but I guess that was not the case. As I said though, it was kind of wrapped up pretty well. This place is like totally fucked. It's just that really turned into a cult in such a quick time, and understandably so. With a little girl whose abilities like this, you can expect adults to use it. As I kind of said with the whole plane stuff, you can expect people to use and abuse and profit and whatever off stuff like this, unfortunately. So yeah, big shame. Again, we see it as much more of a curse than a blessing. This lucky cyan luck, isn't it? But I'm really glad she met this kid. I really like their relationship. We haven't seen much of it, of course. It's only been half an episode since he was introduced. But I really like this scene at the end. The performance was great, but just them like running off together like this, kind of yeah, just really cool. Really like the start of this arc. I think that's been a theme in all of these arcs, to be honest. I really like the show in general, but the start of these arcs really always do start really bloody strong. So big fan of that. But yeah, do let me know what you guys think about this episode down in the comment section. Again, a really good episode. This could be lined up to be my favourite arc so far, just purely judging based off this episode. Leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date there. And I'll see you guys next week with episode 9.